a boss like a dumb ass should. Hit the hands in deep, throw rocks, honey, get pop where your bitch ass stood. Bitch.
Count now, cry later. Smack a nigga with his Drake song like an hour later.
As humans, we wear bottoms every day. I mean, unless you're walking around naked. There are multiple ways you can style your denim. And with the world we live in today, there is so much variety. Why not talk about it? And there's multiple ways to do so. But let's talk about the big three. We have the traditional capris and shorts, or the other well-known word for it, jorts. Before we hop fully into today's video, if you're new, welcome in. And if you're not new, welcome back. The main priorities of this video today is to introduce and/or educate you on a topic you didn't know about clothing, fashion, or your everyday style. And hopefully it improves your cellular, magnetular brain and gives you new ideas to even expand it further along the ones I will give you. First off, starting with traditional. Traditional is pretty much your everyday wear. But although it could be the everyday wear, it's the one with the most style within its shape, different sizes, etc. Baggy, straight leg, flared, or even skinny. It's pretty much preference, but the thing with the knees is they cover majority of the body. Shoes included if you like that type of look. And if proportioned correctly, look phenomenal. Doesn't really matter the color. I feel like the standpoint within these is straight to the point. And this is probably the only style within the three that has its own variety pack to it. Again, having a baggy, flared, skinny, boot cut, straight leg. And the reason for this is because it covers more of the leg, giving more size and structure within things that you can do with it. For example, you have one piece of butter. Yeah, it's cool. You can make one pan of muffins, medium-sized cake, but in comparison to having two pieces of butter, now we can feed a whole family. So going along those lines, traditional is pretty much your everyday. You probably have a variety of these and don't even know it, or you do know it and I'm just trying to, my fault, I'm just trying to help. My fault for trying to be a know-it-all. You probably do know, my bad. And if variety is your thing, this is the one for you. It's a lot you can do. But the one thing I will say to transition over to the capris is that when you have these traditional, you're able to cut along the lines. And over time, this has grown to be one of my favorite things to do. Now with capris, a lot of people don't like these and I don't know why. Because if I'm being honest, if you like traditional jeans, you know, the regular, you can make capris into like it's then or still, you feel me, traditional, depending on how you rock them. As I said again, a lot of people don't like these and I don't know why, but it doesn't matter because I love them. With these, it has to be structured together because you can make these look real sloppy, very fast, depending on the length you cut them, how you want them to look. You might envision them one way, they come out a whole nother. So being strategic with these, highly important. But if done correctly, 10 out of 10. Also, remember how I said the traditional denim cover ups a larger proportion of your body, even can cover the shoes. That's not the case with these. They're still shorts. Keep in mind, you have to be, again, a lot more mindful, but I'll say that's not to say you can't experiment crazy with the coloring, etc. Just be more mindful of those things. And also a cherry on top with that is the fact of with socks come shoes. So not only is your socks more visible, but your shoes are as well. So have fun with that element. Capris, yeah, they're kind of like the dad, the old soccer mom kind of bottoms, but bro, they're beautiful. Within my way of capris, all the capris I have, I've cut up traditional jeans that were already kind of baggier within that. So when I cut them, it was just like, hey, I'm making some baggy, oversized capris. So it really depends on preference within that matter as well, but just making sure that it's something that you'll wear, you're comfortable wearing it, and you'll indulge in it. Also, another topic that I'll indulge in as well, this will kind of apply to the shorts or jorts. Think of it as layering. We have our top, hoodie, whatever it is, right? Since we have this extra opening of it being shorts, 9 times out of 10 a lot of people will stop at like the knee or maybe a little bit past the knee. Then after that we just have straight calf, a little bit more of the leg, and then our socks and shoes. So that's even more layering within that part, so include that as another open layer to get fancy with it. Therefore the shoe then becomes a proportion factor as well. So you see how like it gives you more room to be creative. I'm giving y'all open space. So it's like when people hate on capris, I don't get it. It's like, yo, are you serious? Let me calm down though. Let me calm down. It's a mixture of pants and shorts. Capris, my favorite. And last but not least, we have jorts. These intertwine with capris being the fact that they're both a form of shorts. But proportions is a lot more important here. Since your shoes are a lot more isolated, pick correctly. Not to say you can't wear certain shoes, but be more mindful. To kind of sum this up, it's almost the same equivalency as the capris. But with these, I feel like you have a lot more to play with. I feel like layering is very important when wearing jorts, just for the simple fact of, pause when I do this, you have this whole like opening of legroom. For instance, this hoodie, the shorts, and all of that, which is open layering. Skin, my legs. But not in a bad way though. I feel like when you're rocking jorts, it can be very simplistic simplistic, just giving all that open space. But if you know how to layer, you know how to add that extra oomph to the top half of the body and maybe even within the shoes as well, it's kind of hard to miss. For example, you got a fine lady, she's the shorts, you have a new Lamborghini. The Lamborghini is the rest of the outfit. Your lady is the shorts, the car is the top and the shoes and the socks or whatever else you're adding to it. And X factor, the car is the main priority, but the shorts, your girl is still there looking pretty as well. Not to call your girl pretty, I'm just chill. I don't want your girl. Both still important. The Lambo is the priority, but your girl is still in the car, adding that extra beauty to the pic. So to kind of sum that up without sounding confusing, the jorts in a sense is the add-on. The upper half, the top, the layering, earrings, accessory, whatever you do within that standpoint, and the shoes is the main star. So not to degrade jorts, but to say that jorts is like the low key. Each of these factors still correlate to bottoms, just in different formats. There's a place out there for everyone. You just have to be willing to try it. Whether if it's traditional, capris, jorts, whatever, try them all. Once you find your 1, 2, or even 3, experiment with them. Different colors, shapes, and sizes. But besides all that, hope y'all boys enjoyed this video. Again, I love y'all, bro. Been grinding heavy for y'all, trying to stay as consistent as possible on my YouTube stuff, get everything I can done, and keep the ball rolling, man. Hope this video helped y'all. If y'all got any questions or any video ideas that y'all want me to talk about or work towards, just let me know and I can try my best to do it for y'all. I love y'all boys. Y'all keep going for me, I'm gonna keep going for y'all. That season, y'all know it. Stamp. Peace.